Are you afraid of what other people think? This reading's got 3 reasons, aspects to help you with that. Let's take a deep breath in for 3 seconds. Hold it for 6. And release for 9. Those 3 aspects we're going to be looking at today are grief, wisdom, and courage. Well, we're going without a light today because my battery pack just died. That's funny. Angel spirits and guides, angel spirits and guides. What do we have for the wonderful collective today? Today is a 5-day, 5 of Cups, which is where our aspect of grief is coming from today. Thank you, Spirit. Tomorrow is a new moon, tonight into tomorrow, new moon in Cancer. Cards. We have gold, attract abundance. The 21 card, I attract abundance. I'm gold. That's a 9, or that's a 3. Body, mind, and spirit, relationship to spirit. Gray, learn to scan your body. Asking us to go within today. Did my own personal reading this morning. I had 3 of the 4s on the board this morning in tarot, which would be the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. All about building new foundations, but also going within, working with the emotional body. Learn to scan your body so you can free yourself from pain with red. And that's a 2 card. So we have 3, 11, master number with 29, and 2. Watermelon, have fun with your inner child today. Maybe eat some watermelon. Go out and smell the roses. Free yourself from pain. Give your body a chance to recover. Eat some healthy fruit. And free yourself from worry so that by learning to scan your body so that your body can recover. Attract success. We have attract abundance and attract success. So the 7 card. 3, 3, and 7. And yeah, today is about what kind of success are we going to attract with this approaching new moon. We have brilliance and discover your sparkle. So the 26 card. Discover your sparkle, have the courage to go within and learn to scan your body, to free yourself from grief. Grief being one of those aspects for today. We have rejuvenate your body with ruby. So, bringing in that ruby red light into the base chakra, lots of red out here, asking us to get grounded, to work with that root chakra, with the feeling of safety and belonging. Spirit wants you to know that you belong here, that this is supposed to be fun, this journey is supposed to be fun, and to free ourselves from pain so we can discover the sparkle that comes from Spirit and connection to Spirit, who will in turn, and with the combination of these aspects, help to rejuvenate our body, all aspects of it. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to pull some Abraham cards today. We got 1. 2. 3 of them. 4. For those who don't know, my name's Anthony, the Empathic Elevator. It's my call sign here on Tarot Land. And I'm here to help. I'm not just here, I'm here on this earth to help y'all turn on that divine light within you because you deserve to help you discover that sparkle. Because nothing is more important than that I feel good. Nothing's more important than that I feel good. And be the first card going down here. We also have the harder I push against it, the more I attract its essence. And of echoing that, freeing ourselves from pain. So if we continue to push against it, try to go at it with anger or ignore it completely, you know, we welcome more of it. We attract its very essence when we push against things. This is a glorious time for me to be here on this physical earth. This is a glorious time for me to be here on this physical earth. Allow that to rejuvenate your body. Allow that connection with the idea that the sun rises every day and, you know, we have nothing to do with that, nor, you know, we don't have to go out of our way to receive that. And it's a fresh new day to be in. I inhibit no one. We each create our own reality. So you are welcome to attract success. You're only controlling your own reality. You only have control over your reality. I'll throw this moonstone right here with the gray and learn to scan your body in combination with the new moon. It's nice to work with something like moonstone or clear quartz, also smoky quartz to help us remove any negative energies. We also have the yellow calcite. I'm going to throw that right here with have fun with your inner child and attract abundance with gold. And we have the blue calcite for discovering your brilliance, as well as, you know, kind of tied into this, the harder I push against it, sort of heal that throat chakra so we can come from a place of truth for our good and for others. There's abundance of everything. Shortage is only a perception. So even your brilliance, even the ability to release from pain, you know, we can lean on the fact that there's more well-being in our body. Our body's doing more things well than the current pain that we're experiencing. You know, your heart beats without trying, you know, without us having to think about it. The lungs breathe without us having to control it. The only thing we're controlling is our perceptual experience. We also have my joy does not depend upon the approval of others. Tying into grief and a little token of wisdom here, you know, like to keep an eye on our garden and not to peer over walls into other people's garden. You know, to attract success is to have fun with what we desire. Getting secret garden. Maybe some of you like that movie, like I did as a child, The Secret Garden. Well, I practice the science of deliberate creation. Practice the science of deliberate creation. Spirit wanting you to remind you that giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. So every time something comes into our experience, we did attract it. And back at this one, this is a glorious time for me to be here on this earth. This is a glorious time for me to be here on this earth. And that's the kind of attitude, that childlike attitude, because nothing's more important than that I feel good, that it takes to discover that sparkle and free ourselves from pain, to allow Mother Earth to work with us, as well as, you know, the healing energies of the sun to help liberate us and rejuvenate the body. Angel spirits and guides, what do we have for these wonderful creatures out here today? Angel spirits and guides, what from Tarot Land would like to be heard? Angel spirits and guides and ascended masters, ascended ancestors. Guess we're just gonna keep on shuffling 12-12 on the timer. Wanted to be shuffled. Well, Page of Swords, attract abundance, have that golden child personality, that childlike wonder of eyebrows raised and a smile on her face, ready to attract in positive things, are attracting a partner, willing to brave the shadows so that we can free ourselves from pain. Seven of Pentacles, watering that garden by going within, allowing our emotional field to create, to be felt, and to help us to create what we desire by releasing what's no longer serving us. With the Eight of Cups, free yourself from pain. So some of y'all, like myself, are ready to walk away from a situation that's just causing residual pain. It's not serving you to be where you are anymore, where the work has been done. 1333 on the timer. You know, for a lot of us, Spirit is calling us at this time to go to different spaces, different places, because as light workers, we're here to hold the light. And sometimes that means we don't stay where we've been because our work there has been done. The Five of Wands. So to be playful, especially when it comes to any sort of, like, you know, kids play on the playground and they get in little toughs, but then they're over it, you know, and they find something else to look forward to. So we may come up to battles, but try to have fun with it, because what we focus on, we get more of. If we push against the fighting, we're attracting that. If we want to attract success, we have to know that my joy doesn't depend upon the approval of others. So choose your battles wisely. Angel spirits and guides, thank you. Four of Wands. So reaching for stability. Perhaps some of you all are looking into the idea, feeling into the idea of marriage. Is that the kind of success that you're trying to attract? Trying to attract marriage of mind, body, and soul. Connection to our ancestors, connection to our soul family, perhaps calling in the soul family. This one. And the Seven of Wands. Discover your own power. Discover your ability to stand up and be brilliant. Stand in your power. Stand fully and unravel whatever's holding you back from, using that wand of power to stand up for what you believe in and walk away from things that are causing us pain. The Knight of Cups, because nothing is more important than I feel good. To be joyful along the way and to, move easily down the rivers of life, attracting abundance as we go. Allowing in, he's got this little lightning bolt on his helmet, allowing in those sparks of idea as we sip on a cup of coffee, as we look to the future with an open heart. 1639 on the timer, 369. We have air energy, we have fire, we've got water, and a little bit of earth out here so far. What else do we have, Spirit? The Devil card reversed. I inhibit no one we each create our own reality. So, suggesting there's probably just a little bit something, wrapping us up, tangling us up, keeping us from attracting in that fruit. If it was upright, I'd say, there's definitely something blocking us, something blocking you. The reader the watcher out there, from attracting success and knowing that there's abundance of everything. So just a little more, shadow work to do today. Maybe write in a journal, try to get all those feelings out on paper. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for a wonderful collective out there? I'm going to be making a meditation video today. And I'm also going to be putting out some videos about connecting with the angels, some shorts, just how to quickly help you to sense into that and give you a sample of what we would do if we were to work together, meditate together. And service I can offer is helping to connect with angels. Ace of Cups. Because you deserve to have an overflowing cup. You deserve to have endless cups of delicious cappuccino. There is abundance of everything. And that Ace of Cups coming in to be like, bam, overflowing. It's time to get that cup overflowing. You gotta fill your own cup. You gotta treat yourself to your own brilliance and assert yourself so we can walk away from what's not serving us, what's causing us from feeling depleted, free yourself from pain. And we have the Nine of Swords coming out with the harder I push against it, the more I attract its essence. So if we've been pushing against feeling cut off from love, like feeling like love is a battlefield with all these swords pointing in at the heart, making us feel, so you've been feeling like you're a bit trapped, perhaps not ready to open up to love again. But just remember, the harder we push, the more we attract it. So asking us to release, to have fun with watermelon and have fun with inner child, to go within and be like, hey, life isn't always, a sunny day in the summer, and sometimes we're gonna feel like the world's against us, but we want to stay connected to love, stay connected to that place of innocence and sovereignty. And sometimes what looks like being done to us is being done for us. What else do we have for the wonderful collective today? The Death card. So putting to rest the idea of needing anyone else's approval, because my joy does not depend upon the approval of others. So what emotional truths about, or what are you afraid of about what other people think about you? 2112 on the timer palindrome. Because, if we're worried about what other people are thinking about us, then people are going to be worried about what they think about us. Or worried, they're going to be constantly thinking stuff about us that makes us think that they're worried what they think about us. Because, the pendulum swings both ways. Page of Wands, I practice the science of deliberate creation, asking us to be, to have fun with our inner child, to open up to that essence of being fresh and new and a student on the field of passion, a student of exploration and deliberate creation. And, a lot to do with the eyes here. So watching what others are doing, learning, watching how Mother Earth moves, how the butterflies move, how the hawks move on from death. I actually found a dead hawk on my bike ride 2 days ago, after the reading in which the Death card also came out, signifying, everything, even beautiful things die, and what, nothing's more important than that I feel good. So to release the attachments to whatever has died in our life, whatever we're being asked to release, it's no longer serving us, so that we can free ourselves from pain. How is Spirit helping? And what's the underlying energy from the tarot? We have the Eight of Pentacles with mastery, as well as continuing to practice the craft of being a deliberate creator, establishing balance, establishing gratitude for how far we've come, gratitude for what's come from what we've put in. There's more, things than just pentacles. I shuffled, and then Spirit's like, you didn't want to do that, because underneath is the Hierophant card, which is one of our cards of the day, as well as the Queen of Swords in reverse. So having the wisdom to release any sharp attitude, maybe some toxic feminines in our life that we need to release, that make it feel like it's hard for us to brave the storm any further. So welcome to July 16th, an expressive journey that requires radical self-trust. Although Cancer season is not known for its extroversion, courage, the number 5, invites you to put yourself out there today. Whether you express your deepest feelings online or share a body of work that you've been creating for some time, choose vulnerability over self-protection. Vulnerability with the Devil card over and the Four of Wands on top. Being vulnerable to establish new connections, coming from a foundation of courage. Courage with the Page of Wands, as well as the Seven of Wands. There are so many emotional riches to be gained if you're willing to be brave. Brave, like the Page of Wands. But if things don't go as you hoped, watch out for grief and the Five of Cups. It is far too easy to focus on the negative, but today it warns against such emotional patterns, encourages you to set your sights on what's going well instead. So not focusing on the Nine of Swords energy, the self-doubt and negativity. What did you gain from the experience of self-expression? More than likely, there are more than a few silver linings to be found. Have fun with it, you know. Our joy does not depend upon the approval of others. So if you're worried about what someone else is going to react, you know, that's their bag of bones. The biggest gift to look for today is self-trust. With wisdom, the Hierophant invites you to listen to the upbeat of your intuitive genius, disregarding the unsolicited opinions of others. No one has a monopoly on truth, so reach inside to discern what information is useful to you and what you would be better off disregarding entirely. We've learned to scan the body, and Seven of Pentacles, watering what serves us, only letting into the heart what serves our growth, not worrying about the unsolicited opinions of others. Ooh, I heard a great quote the other day. You know, before anyone had an opinion of you, you had a mission to do. So even with people's opinions, you still have a purpose. Today's mantra: no one's opinion of me is more important than my own. No one's opinion of you is more important than your own. No one's opinion of you is more important than your own. Today's journal prompt: if I wasn't afraid of what others thought, what emotional truths would I express today? So how can we express ourselves? Through gratitude, Eight of Pentacles, knowing this is a glorious time for me to be here on this earth. Tell Spirit what you're grateful for. Speak it out loud. If you can, you know. Who cares what others think? Pull out an image of an owl online and print it out if possible. If you stare into the eyes of this sage creature, repeat this. As you stare into the eyes of this sage creature, repeat the prayer: help me be bold and brave, owl teacher, as I learn to trust internal wisdom. Help me to be bold and brave, owl teacher, as I learn to trust internal wisdom. Born on this day, we have English actor Katrina Kaif and Will Ferrell, American actor, comedian, producer, and writer. Yeah, look at him, you know, a Cancer who's able to get to the emotion. You know, Cancers tend to have very deep feelings, but someone who's able to bring abundance into his life and have fun with it anyways, you know. I'm sure he's come to many battlefields with his own emotional waters, and he brings humor to us, humor to life. We had no strict laws. I know myself how irksome this strict discipline is. Good work can be done without fear of the law. Roald Amundsen, a Norwegian polar explorer who led the first expedition to the South Pole. Interesting quote. Good work can be done without the fear of the law. So I hope this finds you all on a wonderful altitude today. It's time for you all to rejuvenate your body, to allow wisdom and courage to help you to release grief and free yourself from pain. Continue to release them devils, those things that are wrapping us up, holding us back, the codependency, the addictions, the self-negativity, the Nine of Wands. You know, pour yourself a cup of your own love and sit with them feelings. Sit with this idea. Sit with the beauty of your own being. Sit with the ability of your own brilliance and call on the owl spirit, as with the ritual today, to help us discover that brilliance and the wisdom within with the Hierophant. I'm Anthony, and it's been lovely co-creating with you today. I hope this found you on a wonderful altitude. Take care of yourselves. Bye.